Hello friends, welcome back to my channel guys. How you all doing today? Hope you're all doing great guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very simple two-side slit top. Yes guys, let's do this together. So here is the print of course I'm using. I have this folded already into 4. Yes, I'm going to cut it out for both the front and back piece. There's no zipper allowance. It's just a free top you can rock. So the length I'm using is 45 inches, which is the length of the actual print. Okay, yes, so that's what I have here. And for the width, I'm going to use, normally I'm supposed to be using the biggest part of the body measurement, which in this case is supposed to be the hips, but I'm not going to be using the hips. I'll rather be using the bust measurement. Why not the hips? Because there's going to be a slit. Okay, the slit is starting from the waist downwards, so I don't need the hips for that. So I'm using the bust, which is 38 divided by 4, 9.5. Okay, then I'm going to add extra 3 inches of allowance. So this 3 inches includes both the seam allowance and also the ease. Okay, yes guys, so you can see this is what helped me to determine the width of my fold from top to the lowest point of this dress. Okay, yes, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my 8 by 3 inches mark. I'm just marking that down, my 8 inches and my 3 inches mark. I'm going ahead to also mark what 1 inches what for my slope. I'm going ahead what to connect this together. Yes, so this is actually the shoulder width I'm working with was 15 divided by 2, 7.5. Then I went ahead to use 8 inches as well. So this 8 inches mark, I'll be extending it what to the chest line. Yeah, so for the chest line, from that top length I marked out 9 inches, which will represent my chest line. Then also from that same top I mark out what the waist line there at 17 inches. So this is just the two lines we are actually using here. Yes guys, just the chest line and the waistline. Yeah, so for the chest line I'm going to be putting in my bust measurement there. Okay, yeah, so you can see I'm extending my shoulder width all the way to that chest line, which is 16 divided by 2, that's 8. So on my chest line, fixing my bust measurement of 38 divided by 4, 9.5, and of course adding what my 3 inches of allowance. Okay, yes guys, then for the waistline, which is 36 divided by 4, that is 9, and of course still adding what my 3 inches of what allowances. So this is it guys, it's as easy as it is. So from that waistline I'm going to be extending it straight down to the what to the floor length of what this dress. Okay, yes guys, so this is it guys, it's as easy as that. Now the next thing of course is to fix my neck measurement. The neck width of 4 is what I'm using here, and I'm using what a neck depth of what 5 inches. So I'm actually using the same neck width and neck depth for both the front and the back, and this actually depends on what you want. Okay, yes, and from that shoulder width I'm just trying to get a midpoint to get my armhole curve for my front piece there. Just this is quite familiar, right? So just getting the midpoint at 8 midpoints, the 8 divided by 2, that's 4, and I'm going in by half of an inch to create my armhole curve. And we're done here, just going ahead to cut out the neckline and the sides and the armhole. Guys, it's as easy as it is. There is nothing extra here at all. This is it guys. So the front and the back piece is ready. Yeah, so what am I going to do next now is to go ahead and join my piece together. But before that, I need to cut out a tiny piece for my belt. So I'm just using a width of 5 inches. Okay, this is I need a 2-piece for the belt. Okay, which I'll be attaching on the 2 sides of this dress here. So 5 inches in width and about 35 inches, 30 to 35 inches is okay. Yeah, so that's what I have here, was actually about 45 inches. So I just went ahead to sew, just sew on the right side, and also at the end of the day you turn it all out to the front and give it a very good press. Yes, so coming back to my main piece, so what I'm going to do now is to clean up the edges, which is the neckline and the armhole. I'm going to use a facing for that. I'll be using a facing for my neck, and also be using like a bias for the armhole. So after that, then I'll go ahead and join it together. I'll be joining it on the shoulder points and also on the sides. Okay, yes, so that's just what I am going to do right now. So after that, guys, believe it or not, this will be ready. So but before that, we'll also go ahead and create the points where you want your slit to top, which will be around 17 inches. Okay, yes, so at 17 inches it's okay, 17 to 19 inches actually. Okay, yeah, so we're using about 19 or 19.5 inches afterwards. So just locate the points where you want your slit opening to stop at, then you stop at that point when you're sewing. Okay, yeah, so I've gone ahead to finish the neckline. So you can see I used the facing for the neckline here, and I've also used my bias tape, so you can see how beautiful this is looking already. Yes guys, so what I'm going to do, of course, next now is to go ahead and locate that point like I said earlier on. So in this case, I'm using 19.5 here. I'll do the same thing on the other side in order to make it to be similar. So I have to fold my piece into two, locating that point 19.5. You can go ahead and give this what a notch. Okay, yes, so I'm going ahead to give this a notch so that to make sure that we have it visible on both sides. Okay, yeah, so that's it here. So marking that down, then at this point now I'll take my strip. You can see I have my strip already here. So this was too long, so I had to trim it out a bit. Yeah, so what I'll do is to take one of the belts there and attach it just 1 inches or 3/4 inches away from that waist point that we marked. Okay, yeah, so where our sew is going to stop, I'm just moving up about 1 inches upward. That's where I'm going to attach my belt. As you can see, I'm using my pin to hold it down, and of course the belt has to be inside. Okay, when sewing, you can see just the way it is now inside. Then I'll take my top and sew it now on the shoulder. I'll be joining the shoulder first. After joining the shoulders, then I'll go ahead and join the side. So I'll take it from that armhole point and stop at that point where I've already indicated with my notch and the chalk as well. Yes guys, so here it is. I've gone ahead to finish that up. You can see this now. You can see my belt is out. This top is almost ready. Then for the sides, you can see I've also gone ahead to make my fold. So we're just using the fold you have, the hemming allowance you did on that. So the remaining part, we're just going to be folding it inward. So I use my iron, which is the very good thing to work with here. Use my iron to make that fold there. It just made everything very, very easy. So after that, I'll just go ahead and sew. If you like, you can use a hemming gum to also just clean it all up together, but I'm going to be sewing it afterwards. Okay, yeah, so even without sewing, you can see how relaxed it is already. Yeah, so after that, now the next thing, of course, will be what to hem the lowest points of the dress. Just take a fold, 1/2 inch, and again, and that's it guys. Like, this top is ready. It's as easy as that, guys. It's as very easy. This is a very, very easy and simple top, and very, very stylish as well. I really, really love this. That's it guys on how to make this beautiful two-side slit top. Thank you so much guys for joining me today. If you find this helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and also if you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do that as well. Thank you guys. See you on the next video. Have a wonderful day.